The look ahead from the Forewarned Storm Team. Looking out for you.
The heat dome is still in control here across the state of Oklahoma, and I'm still tracking more record-breaking temperatures possible as we head into the weekend. And that heat dome is still pretty much centered across the southern plains and bullseyed over the state of Oklahoma, and that's going to be the case for the next couple of days. But the good news is, as we head throughout the weekend, Sunday, Monday, I will be tracking our next chance of rain here across central parts of the state. Since this is about 6, 7, 8 days out, the location and the intensity will change, but as right now, it does look like we're going to see some much needed and beneficial rain chances as we head into next week. And over the next couple of days, you're going to hear a lot about this. This is called the Wet Bulb Globe Temperature Index. It's a heat index that measures all kinds of things, but it's very similar to the heat index, which measures temperature and moisture. But this index, it goes from 0 to 100. So the higher the numbers, the more likely is that we'll see dangerous heat conditions that could lead to heat exhaustion, heat stroke, things like that. And yesterday we had some values across central and eastern Oklahoma climbing as high as 98 on that index from 0 to 100. So it's very dangerous. We're going to see some dangerous heat here over the next couple of days. And the reason why we as meteorologists really like to use the wet bulb as compared to the heat index, all the heat index takes into account is the temperature and the humidity, whereas the wet bulb takes into account things like the sun angle. So at sunrise and sunset, the sun's not as high in the sky, so the overall intensity of that sunshine isn't as high. So whenever the sun is higher in the sky, you get more intense sunlight. So that heat or the wet bulb takes that into account. It also takes into account wind, because how many times have you been outside? It's been excessively hot, but if you get that one little nice gust of wind, it'll temporarily give you some relief from that excessive heat. And it also takes into account cloud coverage. So once again, if you're outside, you get that one little brief respite, that 1 to 2 minute cloud coverage that give you a little bit of shade. The wet bulb takes that into account as well. But even with all that said, yesterday was sunny, it was hot, it was humid. So these values, once again, here for central Oklahoma, mid 90s, climbing as high as 98 here for some parts of the state. So you're going to hear a lot more about that wet bulb as we head throughout the next couple of days. School's back in, college is back in here for OSU. We have nice clear skies there in Stillwater as the students are making their way back to class. Same thing down in Norman with the University of Oklahoma. Here's a look at campus and nice blue skies, lots of sunshine in the forecast here for today, and pretty much not a cloud in the sky across the entire state of Oklahoma. It's going to be sunny, it's going to be hot, and it's going to be windy. I also have some good news with the allergy report. For today, the grass pollen and ragweed pollen, they've come down. Now they're still at a moderate, they're still elevated, but not quite as high as yesterday. That mold spore count has come down as well. So I'm sure a lot of folks are going to be looking forward to hearing this news with the allergy count. As we head throughout the rest of the day, your Tuesday afternoon, I will be tracking nice sunny skies. Highs today will once again make it into the triple digits. Highs across the state will range from the upper 90s in northeastern Oklahoma to as high as 108, 109 across southwestern parts of the state. Looks like we'll tap 102 this afternoon, the high for Oklahoma City. And because of that excessive humidity, we will once again see an excessive heat warning across central and eastern parts of the state. Dangerous heat conditions possible once again this afternoon. For your 7-day forecast, today will be sunny, it'll be windy, and today is going to be hot. Highs in the triple digits once again this afternoon, and they're going to stay there here over the next couple of days as we head into the weekend. It also looks like we could see a chance of record-breaking temperatures, record-breaking heat on Friday and Saturday. 104 on Friday, 106 on Saturday. But the good news is late Sunday, early Monday, I will be tracking that front that'll bring us our next chance of rain. But the good news is, in addition to the rain, it's also going to drop our temperatures as we head into next week.